You're like a mix of a lot of things, dude. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. So for the 100-day project, we're gonna need goldfish for this. Goldfish, because we're gonna put the goldfish on the water, and then it's gonna go like swimming, and we're gonna get the boat, and people and the goldfish are gonna be on the goldfish.
On
the boat.
No, the goldfish isn't on the boat. It's on the
Water. And this is my 100-day project.
So we have, when we got Coda's background report, they're not even called a background report. What is it called? When Coda first came to us, they said, we know that his dad is African American. We are not sure about his mom. They said, we know her nationality. It was just listed as Latina, but they didn't know from where. So that's pretty broad. So we did a 23andMe so that Coda would know for him, you know, your heritage and your background, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So we did the 23andMe and found out that he is, what number is that?
42.
42.5% Sub-Saharan African. 36% of that comes from West Africa, and 5.5% of that comes from Congolese and Southern East African, and just under 1% of broad Sub-Saharan African. So then you have, what's that?
Wait, what's that?
This number.
28.4.
Yeah, 28.4% East Asian and Native American. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So out of that number, 21% is Native American, and 7% of that is Chinese and Southeast Asian. Wow, that's pretty cool. And from that 7%, 6% of it is Filipino. So you're Filipino. That's cool. So Native American, Chinese and Southeast Asian, not even 1% of Northern Asian, and he has just like a drop of broadly East Asian and Native American.
24.
Go ahead.
27.4% of European.
European. So that means from Europe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
27.4% European blood. Wow, you're just a mix of everything, dude. That's pretty cool. So from that Southern European, I'm sorry, from the 27% European, 16% is from Southern Europe, meaning Spanish and Portuguese. You're 14.6% Spanish and Portuguese. And 7% Northwestern European, which means British Irish. You're British and Irish too? Like 2% of British and Irish, 1% of French and German, and 4% of broadly Northwestern European. And less than 1%, he's like 0.5% of Jewish. You're like a mix of a lot of things, dude. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
His recent ancestry shows that his, that it is from, says your DNA suggests that you have Mexican and Central American ancestors. And most likely the number one place is Jalisco. Wow. See, this little area of Mexico. So Native American, Mexican, Filipino, Chinese, European with some French and German. You have African. You have, my goodness. Wow. Did you know all that?
No.
You're like a little bit of everything, dude. How does that make you feel?
Feels good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of cool to know exactly
Yeah.
like what your heritage is?
Is this Mexico?
Right here. The diagonal lines.
The patterns?
Yeah, this pattern. Gives him a detailed outline of his heritage. And I wonder what Kai's is going to be. Now, they said with, even though you are, biological siblings, that even siblings, could be slightly different. Maybe percentages will be a little different. It won't be exactly the same as Coda's. So I'm kind of curious how Kaya's is going to show up. But that's pretty cool. You're a mix of everything, dude. Like, really, you name it, I think you're it.